Hello, welcome to the Rich and Simple Living. My name's Maria. If you're new here, I vlog food sort of things, cooking, shopping hauls, growing food in the garden, anything to do with food really. Today I'm going to be doing some cooking. I'm going to be getting the air fryer out in a minute to do what I'm doing in it. And what I am doing is cheese straws. Now, I can't remember the last time I've done cheese straws, and when I did it would have been in the oven. It's probably donkeys and donkeys years ago. So I've never done them in the air fryer. I'm not sure how they'll work out in there, but we'll have a look and see how it goes. So I'll bring you down and you can see what I'm doing. I've got everything ready that I need. So I've got, first of all, 4 ounces of self-raising flour. That threw me a bit because I feel like I was making pastry and I could have sworn it was plain flour, but no, good job I looked at the recipe to check it. It was self-raising. So I've got 4 ounces of self-raising flour, and I've got, I think it's 2 ounces of margarine. Let me double check for you. Yes, 2 ounces of margarine. So I'm going to pop that in there, and we're going to rub it together to make some fine breadcrumbs, or breadcrumbs. I feel like I'm making the scones. I always used to be doing the scones on a Tuesday, and I do miss my scones. Well, I thought we'll have a go at these cheese straws. Been sort of thinking about different things I can do, but I don't want to keep doing desserts, because when you keep doing them, of course you've got to keep eating them. And that's not really very good for my health to keep eating them. So yeah, it's actually quite not really breadcrumby. It's quite of a sticky mixture, to be honest. Whether that's because I've got to put the cheese in, I don't know. Can't really remember. I don't think I did cheese straws in the past. I think it was always just normal straws. That's why I'm thinking like pastry straws. I should have took my plastic off here. I've got 4 ounces of cheese. You can have a strong cheddar or something like that, but we don't really like, well, Dean don't mind, but I don't like strong cheesy taste, so I just took a normal cheddar. I'm going to pop that in there. And you see, okay, I have to keep checking. I forget that you're there sometimes. Well, I can't really turn it right like that when I'm doing this, but I want to make sure you can sort of more or less see. I suppose I could put you in front of me and bend you down so you could look down into it. But we've managed so far. I'm a make-do sort of person. Right, so get it off my hands. I've got cheese on my hands, butter on my hands, more on my hands than in the bowl. See, it's a bit, I don't know, to me I feel like I want to throw more flour in. I don't know. I'm going to have to just wipe my hands first before I go to the next stage, because they're sticking together. Get all the margarine off and the cheese. I was thinking, oh, it seems going to be quite a dry mix, but it doesn't look it now and get going. It's quite doughy. It is donkeys years ago since I made them, and to the point I can't really remember how I made them, to be honest. Right, we're going to add some beaten egg, but I think what I'm going to do is just add a little bit at a time off of it first and mix it in. Now you can put a bit of mustard in if you like a bit of mustard. We don't eat mustard, so I don't buy it, so I've got none to put in. Not that that will affect it too much, but you know, if you like mustard, that little pinch of mustard does give that bit of extra taste to it. See, that's only with half the egg. I knew I should have got a small duck egg. I got a big chicken egg, thinking, oh, if I'm not adding water to it, I'm going to have to put a good size egg in there. So I've got one of my big chicken eggs, and I don't even need it all. It's stuck together already. Oh dear, that's me. So yeah, I think that's stuck together all right. In fact, I might have to put a bit of flour onto that. Definitely for rolling it out, because that's going to be too loose to roll out. Got a fly somewhere, I can hear it. Oh, don't you hate flies this time of the year? I'm going to see if I can open the window. Oh no, he's gone away. He was by the window. I was going to see if I can open it and get him out. I'm going to just add a little bit of more flour to this, just so that I can sort of roll it into a doughy ball for rolling it out, or it's just not going to roll out. My scales are starting to go, the ones I'm using. I don't know why. For my birthday, I got some brand new digital scales and I've never used them yet. I took them out of the box and looked at them, but I've never used them. And also at Christmas, I got some new normal scales. I have used them a couple of times, so I'm still using my old ones, and I don't know why, because they're a bit skew with and the readings aren't always 100% accurate. But you know, with cooking, you sort of guess, don't you? Nothing's ever bang on. That's made a nice enough ball, so we're going to put that on the surface to roll out. Go wash my hands again. Spend my life washing my hands. It's no wonder everybody buys me hand cream for Christmas. I need it. I wash my hands so much I dry them out. Right. These messy jobs. I was saying that I want to try and keep off sweet things as much as I can, but I may have to do a sweet on Friday if I do some air frying on Friday, because my pantry's running bare. And I've got all these apples I need to use. I really do want to get rid of them now and clear the freezer space ready for when the new ones come. So I'm trying to think of things I can do with apples as well. So I might just have a look in through my books, have a peruse through them for inspiration, what I can do with an apple. I did think about apple cake, because I did a pear cake and wasn't very chuffed with that because it had sunk a bit. But I think, oh, if I put apples in instead of pears, I can have another go at that and see what I can do. Watch from my old videos, see where I think I went wrong, have a look at everybody's comments and see if I can improve on that using apples instead of pears. I might do that. I won't promise it, but that's the idea in my head at the moment. So anyway, let's get a board to roll this out. Oh, I've got to get me rolling pin. Got everything and I've got my rolling pin. Be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm all ready now, and I brought the air fryer up and I've warmed it up, so I'm going to bring you down. I've got the dough ball all ready, so I'm going to roll it out. I'm just hoping this works out because it's very soft. I don't remember them being this soft. I mean, if you do the cheese straws, let me know how you find them. Do you find the dough very soft, or is it firmer? Right. Don't think I'm going to do it any thinner than that. I was trying to think when I actually did do these last. Probably when I was a teenager or in my early 20s. And that is getting on for half a century ago. Oh dear, so it's a long time. So it's like doing it from scratch all over again. Right, I think we'll leave it at that. How I'm going to get it sort of straight, I don't know. I don't think about things or plan things really. I just sort of get on and do them. I get some inspiration and that's as far as it goes. The rest then, oh, I can do that. I'll just get on and do that. Right. We'll see what it does. I've not wet my knife this time. I don't know if it would make a difference. I don't know really with this because it's a bit doughy. It seems very doughy to me. A little bit of a difference, but not a lot. If I do some strips, and then we'll see what happens. Can you see okay from that? Just thought better check. I'd not looked up to see how I positioned you. Just separated a little bit. I think I'll keep the water running a bit so I can keep wetting my knife. It does help a little bit. Not really sure how far along to cut it. Sort of, I don't know, would that be half an inch roughly that I'm doing? I don't want them too thick, but then I don't want them too thin either. Getting a bit carried away now and again, thicker. See if I can make sure they are separated. See, I don't know, these might be too long this way to go into my air fryer. I might just have to cut them again. That's the only thing with the air fryer. You are limited with the size with it. Like with the oven, I've got a lot of space in my oven because I've got a bigger double oven. So I've got a lot of space in there. Oh dear, the dog's barking. We're doggy sitting at the moment for my son and daughter-in-law. They've gone away for a few days. So we're doggy sitting. Right. I definitely think, yes, I am. Oh, that was hot. I forgot about that. I definitely am going to have to. These two will be okay. But these I will cut again through the middle. Now, I could be clever and twist them, but I think they're going to be a bit too doughy for me to twist. I have got a liner somewhere. I've left the grid in the bottom of it so the air can circulate round better. Let me see if I can bring you down across here. Let's have a look. Then you can see me place them in the tray. This wire gets in the way a bit. It's a bit of a nuisance. I have got some wireless microphones, but I can't get them to connect. I don't know why. Right, we'll just put them in as they are. I'm not going to be fancy and try and twist them. We'll just do them as they are. We just want to see if they work. Definitely them along a bit. Might be able to get a bit down the side then. Can watch where I touch because it is hot. These are going to take a few turns in the air fryer. I'm not going to get them all in one, that's for sure. I'll put that big side piece down there. We'll just do them for now and see what happens with them. So let's bring you back around. Oh, such professional filming. Oh, we'll pop this in. Can you see the air fryer okay from there? Now, here comes the guesswork. We're going to go on to air fry. I'm going to go to 160. I have no clue whether that's right or wrong. I'm just going to do it. It seems average. I'm going to do about 8 minutes. So when this is done, it'll either have worked or it'll be a gooey mess. So I've gone 168 minutes on air fry. Let's go and we'll see what happens in 8 minutes. Okay, so it's beeped. We're going to take them out and we'll have a look what they've done. Ooh, they look alright. They look like they're cooked. Look cheesy. See all the melted cheese. I'm going to lift one out and get a plate and see if it's cooked underneath okay. So we can get one of these big ones out. Right, just flip it over. Oh yeah. There we are, look, it's cooked okay underneath. They're hot at the moment. But that looks nice. See the cheese all there. So if I take all these out now, I can put another lot in. Oh, two joined together and the bits broke off. Right. Pop these on the plate so they can cool. It's hard to catch them because everything's sliding everywhere. These will be a lot better when they're cooler. They won't be so sort of flexy. Sort of when they're warm, they're soft and sort of flexy and they're sticking together. A couple have stuck together. Once they cool down, they'll be okay. They should be a bit, not hard crunchy, but do you know what I mean? A set sort of crunchy. So, show you them. There they all are. Like I say, we'll leave them cool down. Won't get nothing for presentation. I don't think I want to try and twist them, but for taste, we don't know yet. We'll leave them cool and we'll come back to them and taste test them in a minute. So in the meantime, while they're cooling, I'm going to do another batch because I think it's going to take 2 more batches to cook this lot. So I'll put one on, and by the time that's done, they should be cool enough that we can at least test them and see if they taste how they should. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so the rest are done. They're cooled down, the first lot, so I thought we'll try one. That's what they all look like. Bring it down so you can see the top of them a bit better. There you go. Might be a bit like fish fingers. But I'm sure they can be presented a bit better than that if I could have got my dough a little bit thicker, perhaps a bit less margarine or something, or if I just tried using the new scales and it measured better. But anyway, by the by, they turned out. They're cooked. Let's break one in half. Can you see that? Oh, there we go. It's catching the light. So they're cooked nice. They're cheesy. They're really nice. Cheesy. Really nice. But they're like a bread. I'm not sure. I've never followed this recipe before. I've probably used it in my Good Housekeeping. I used the Biro recipe today. But I don't know if you can tell. Where I bit it, it's bouncy. It's a bit like bread. I was expecting it to be crunchy. I think I'm thinking of the shop bought ones, you know, where you get the boxes and you stick them in a tub at Christmas. I'm thinking of that sort of thing, I think. These are more like a finger scone, cheesy finger scone. They're really nice, ever so nice. I'd have them sort of alongside a sandwich or salad or anything like that. Really nice. Anyway, that's it. I'd say that was successful. It might not look fantastic, but the taste is certainly there. It tastes lovely, really cheesy. And I like cheesy things. Cheese is one of my favourite foods. Well, if it's in things, I like cheese, pasties, cheese, scones, anything cheesy I like. I've always liked cheese. But yeah, so that's that for today. I'm not sure what we'll be doing tomorrow or whether it'll be Thursday, but I say that every time, don't I? I'm trying to stop myself saying that because I'm thinking, well, people watch these vlogs anytime, any day of the year, so it could be any day at all. So next time, I shall see you again this week anyway, for definite. And until I do, take care of yourselves. Bye.